There's one of the power pads that contains a light strip, a breakout board, and access from the control board cables and the battery cables. So we've got our battery cables, our control board cables, our front hand sensor cable, front light cable. This power pad kit drops straight over the top. Cables feed through, cables feed through, cables feed through. It's very annoying to put on with the cover strip because it collides and covers it, as well as getting to these bolts from the cover plates that have these really snap-in clips. The speaker housing sits here and the suspension bracket. The speaker is still on here and you can see it does collide. Gives you access for quick inspection, but we've got to do something about that. You've got that body off, you can see the frame design. The top housing has one bracket here, one bracket here. If you take them off and you disconnect the motor and the lights, you should be able to slide the whole battery off on both sides. The top 8 bolts removed. Does slide down, but you are then handicapped by the rubber gasket on the front and on the rear. With both sides of the housing off, you can now move this out of the way and slide this all the way off. And just slides all the way off. And that means you don't have to open up the control board and break your seal on the motor cable, which this one has had. And now we have access to the motor and we can change the tyre. Got to remove the bolts on this side, and then we'll do the bolts on the other side, and then I'll leave the motor cable that side. I'll probably undo this plastic frame here, and that will be, and the rear stand, and that'll be enough to be able to remove the tyre. Stage 1, undo the stand. Stage 2, undo the plastic wire cable guide, pull it out. You can then remove the linkage, which will come out when the tyre is deflated. Actually, I was able to pull it out very easily. So now we have full access to it. The motor controller housing is all sealed. Once it's at this stage, super easy. Use some tyre levers to pop it off, get the valve out, and then just tear the tyre off, which is what we're at now. And that just comes straight off. Something to note, it does have a pretty decent groove in here. Just like that, we got our new Fat Boy 244 installed. Apparently this fits. Let's find out. Stage 1, put the tyre on. Stage 2, the 3 bolts, the 3 bolts. Stage 3, feed this in and put the bolts on. And now we have this mudguard slipped in, bolted up. Got our tyre on, it's flat. This is still connected, never had to open it, so it would still be sealed if it was new. Gonna grab our 2 batteries and slide them down. So we slide on the battery pack, and as this comes down, slide in the batteries, bolt them to the frame, install the linkage pin, and you're pretty much set. Wow, what a mini little beast this thing is. Absolutely sounds awesome with this tyre. Very nice, I do like it.